Well with everyone on this beautiful, blessed Thursday morning. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank Him for waking you up early this morning, starting you on your way in your right mind, okay? And I don't want to hear that mess. I don't want to hear that mess saying, getting out this bed depressed. You feeling down, you upset because you broke. You better get out of bed and start claiming your day, start speaking over yourself. But honey, don't get out that bed and say you depressed. Get out of bed and thank God. Hey, Joshua, get out of bed and thank God for waking you up. JSB, Devetta, Lunda. But get out of bed and thank God because He woke you up this morning. Because somebody didn't get up this morning. Somebody's alarm clock didn't go off this morning. So if anybody lost a loved one, I want to send my deepest condolence and my love to you and your family. But everybody else who woke up this morning, He woke you up. You better be telling Him thank you. I don't care what situation you might be facing right now. You tell Him thank you because He thought of enough to wake you up on this side of the dirt right here. So you better get up and tell Him thank you. Even whatever you're going through, tell Him thank you, because He thought enough for you this morning. So I don't want to hear it, okay? And don't be around here you're around here crying you're broke. If you got a quarter in your pocket, you're not broke, baby. You got a quarter. You know how many people got it worse than you and they around here happy? Because we be around here living for materialistic things. Things that when we leave here, it's still going to be here. Somebody else going to be done took over it or whatever. And if you're around here crying about these bills, when you gone, them bills still going to be here. But you better get up and thank Him this morning. That's what you better do. So I'm up this morning. Hold up. So I got up this morning. I've been cleaning up. I said, you know what? Let me just go on live while I'm finished cleaning up. Because I done did my living room. I done been outside. I'm in there cleaning my bathroom. And I say, well, while I'm in my kitchen and I pulling out my stove and everything, I said, let me go live so they can see how I be cleaning in the kitchen. Y'all already know. And most of y'all know I get down, I wipe the baseboards, everything. So I just want to show y'all that this morning. And I'm going to talk to y'all about something else too. Hold up. It's sad to be so hot in the morning. You got to drink water. So before I started cleaning this morning, I put this on the stove so it can dry and then come back and clean it. Some of my YouTube subscribers told me about this stuff and it worked so good on the glass top stove to clean. So y'all, I got the boot off. So he told me, he was like, I want you to just wear tennis shoes from today all the way till you go back to work. Wear tennis shoes. And I want you to move that toe up and down, because you got to get back in the groove with it. Baby, but what I'm telling y'all, this toe is no joke. So this morning I want to say, what's the purpose of these TV reality shows? That's what I want to know. What is the purpose of those reality TV shows? What are we learning from those shows? So Matthew 16 and 26. What is the benefit of gaining the whole world and losing your soul? Let me get me a paper towel. So tell me that. Matthew 16 and 26. What is the benefit of gaining the whole world to lose your soul? Is your soul worth anything? That's what I want to know. Because I'm saying this morning because some of us look at the reality TV shows, but what are we gaining from looking at those reality shows? And then you look at it here like Married to Medicine. All them ladies are doctors. But all they do is get on there and fuss and fight. Instead of setting an example for other women. How many women, they don't know, how many women look up to them and they get on this show and they fight. And I'm talking to my sisters this morning. I know I'm finna hit some little spots because I know some of y'all, when I end my live, some of y'all gonna be attacking me, but I'm ready this morning, okay? Because I got up ready because I said I got to be ready because I know they gonna start attacking me when I start talking like that. But for real, what is the purpose of these shows, these reality shows? Because Married to Medicine, y'all are doctors. Y'all are black, beautiful queens. Y'all supposed to be setting an example for the young generation who looking up to you. Instead of out there getting out there fighting and everything. And then basketball wife. What the purpose of having basketball wife and there's only one wife on the show? They need to change that whole show name. And first of all, they need to throw the show in the garbage because I feel like this right here, Shawnee knew what she was doing when she had this lady. Thank you for the super chat. All positive. So, Shawnee knew what she was doing. To bring the daughter and the mother on the channel like that right there. I think they need to throw that show in the ground. That show right there. They need to just cancel that show because none of the women's on that show is uplifting none of us. And these reality shows, I know some of y'all gonna get mad with me for what I'm gonna say this morning, but them reality shows make us black women look bad, okay? Because and I'm saying this too. Some of these women on these YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. You make people look bad, okay? You get on here on all these shows, these reality shows, these Instagram, TikTok, and all these platforms. You get on here, you cuss people out, you talk about black women like they ain't nothing, and then you get on reality TV show and you act a fool, and you a black woman. You're supposed to be setting the example because there's so many women looking up to you. And then another thing, that's why I read that scripture this morning, Matthew 16, 26. What is the purpose of gaining the whole world when to lose your soul? So that's what made me read that scripture right there. You know what I'm saying? Because we around here, we sell our souls to the devil. We sell our souls for a penny. And then you look at it right there. Any platform you do, you acting crazy, that's going to follow you around. People gonna always remember how you cussed this person out, how you fought this person. That's what people remember when you getting out there acting crazy. We as black women, we have to do better. I make mistakes too, but I don't want to be going out in the streets and people looking down on me because of how I'm out there acting. Every time I'm going somewhere, I'm cussing somebody out. I'm around here, I want to fight somebody all the time. That's the impression that people get of you because the way that you act. So and then, you know what, it's so crazy. We be so money hungry that we'll sell our soul to the devil and we do things that's not right. You know why we do things that's not right? Because we don't know Christ. We're not getting our scripture like we supposed to. That's why we'll just sell our soul for $1. We're supposed to be better than that. We as black women, we have it hard every day. Every day we walk out that door, we facing different things. When we walk out our door, we supposed to fix our crown. We supposed to hold our head up high no matter what come against us. And sometimes, you know what? We have to turn the other cheek. We have to, and it might hurt. It might hurt, but sometimes we got to put our pride to the side. Instead of around him acting a fool, and I be looking like last night. I turned on the Love and Hip Hop. I said, this is not for me. What is this right here? You see nothing but black women on TV fighting each other, tearing each other down. I don't want to be looking at no mess like that. I ain't gonna lie, I love those shows. I used to love them shows, but I look at it, why every time I turn around, I got to see one of my sisters fighting each other, see one of my sisters talking bad about each other, and that's the same thing. Even with Facebook, you go on Facebook, you see another sister calling her sister a bitch, calling her all kinds of names and stuff. You never know what that sister going through. Build her up instead of tearing her down. You go on YouTube, you see the same thing, but hell, you go on YouTube, you see they talk about me like a dog. You go on TikTok, they tearing another sister down and stuff. That junk is not cool, man. We supposed to be setting an example for our young generation instead of around here cussing and doing that, and them young generation looking at us saying, oh, that's all right. And half of these women on this platform, y'all about my age. Let me tell you, if you ain't got one of these, you better invest in one, okay? This is a dust mop. Invest in one of these. This is going to get everything off the floor, okay? And before, I'm old school, I like to use the string mop. Before any one of y'all say, well, they have these mops that you can use, I don't use that. And this another thing I want to say right here. So before I say this, let me go ahead and get this on out here, because I know somebody gonna say, well, you do. So I am very nappy headed. I got my hair so nappy up under here, it is nappy. And that's what I want, because I want to be natural. And I do wash my hair, so y'all will know that. But what's up with y'all going outside with these bonnets on? So now I'm going to say what I want to say. Before somebody say, well, you wear that on your head. I wear this on my head, but every time I step out that door, baby, I'm matching head to toe, okay? Head to toe. I see when you go outside, you see these women with these bonnets on. The same bonnets they sleep in. Some of y'all don't even much wash y'all face in the morning. Y'all just get up and go to the store in the morning time without washing your face, without brushing your teeth. None of that. That's another thing. First appearance. First appearance. It's nothing wrong. I mean, it's not, it don't take a minute, okay? You know how many people walk around, I mean, I walk around with bonnets on their head, with not even much washing their face. And let me tell you, you go to Walmart, you see people, women in there with their night clothes on when they just got out of bed. Night clothes on. And then you wonder why people talk about you. You wonder why people say bad things. Who get out of bed and just go to the grocery store with a nightgown on? Who get, and I even much see women in the grocery store with their men boxers on, okay? We have to do better, and we wonder why people talk about us. We wonder why people look down on us, because the things that we do. I love my husband. I love him, but you think I want to wear his boxers, all his boxers, put his boxers on and wear them all in the grocery store? They looking all dingy and nasty and stuff. I love you, but I don't have to put on your boxers to go shopping. Like, with your boxers on. And I know somebody might be saying right now, why she putting her stove out? Because food do fall behind the stove. You do get food out on the side. Once a week ain't gonna hurt you to pull the stove out. At least once a month to pull your stove out, to clean behind it. Because food do be behind him. And don't think I'm just doing this for y'all. I'm like this, okay? Go look at my other videos. I get on hands and knees, do base sports too. I don't need no creatures living in my house for free. You ain't staying here for free. You want to come up in here, you're going to pay rent. And I'm ready for one of y'all sisters to come at me this morning because the way I'm talking, but somebody need to hear this. You need to stop out here acting a fool. Out here somebody getting in the streets, fighting with each other, got to take your clothes off. Y'all around here, and some of y'all be around here fighting about a man. A man. Anything you and her, y'all need to team up and get on his butt. Around here fighting each other about some man. Y'all fighting each other about petty stuff. And I'm talking, let me tell y'all, I'm talking about this morning, like even with the fighting situation, when we be out here fighting each other about a man ain't no good, and you around here looking a fool, fighting this woman, and he's still going over here messing with this woman. And I can talk like that because I don't went to jail for fight, got out one day, went to jail 2 days later for fighting. And what did I gain out of that? Nothing but a fresh charge. That's it. Out here acting stupid. Around here, I got to fight women's about a no good man, and I'm just catching a fresh charge, and he's still around here laying pipe every way with which way and stuff. That's why some y'all young women, y'all got to wake up and understand that y'all are queens. Y'all around here fighting about baby daddy, this and that, and baby daddy ain't even much doing nothing for your kids. Baby daddy ain't doing nothing for you, but you just so in love with baby daddy because that pipe, okay? That pipe, y'all that pipe just got you going crazy around here, that he ain't much got to pay a bill, he ain't got to do nothing, and then you out here, you just fighting, your butt naked in the streets and everything. Then when you finish fighting, he going right back, still laying with that same lady that you was fighting with, okay? And still over there pillow talking, telling all your business and making you look bad, then coming back telling you he love you and stuff like that. And I told y'all, love is just a word, honey. Stop letting these men lay piping you and you talking about he loving you when he laying that pipe and disrespect you out there in that street and stuff, and then you out here fighting these women. That's why y'all got to wake up around him. Around him looking all, man, ooh. And that go for that's good. That's the same thing with the men. The men's around here fighting another man about a woman. You know she wasn't no good when you got with her, and you still around here fighting about her. She's still around here creeping and stuff. Y'all better wake up. Life is too short. It's so much going on in the world right now. Ain't nobody got time to be fighting nobody. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you this. I mean, with the reality shows, this just got me like, especially with love and hip hop, when you around here fighting about men, arguing about a man and stuff, and I'm like, this what the world coming to. You know what I'm saying? That was back in my days right there, and I used to have to argue and stuff, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, that's how I used to be looking stupid around here arguing about a no good man. Arguing with a female about something petty, something that me and you can sit down and talk about and try to work things out, and study around here acting all crazy, and you be around here acting crazy trying to prove a point to your so-called friends, the ones that you hanging with. But baby, when you catch that fresh charge, honey, them friends don't know you. They only much want you to call them collect. And when you call and they sit with the other friend talking about you like a dog, okay? So that's why when you get in a situation, you find out who people really are. And for us to be, we have it hard. For black women, we have it hard. When we walking out this door, we have it hard. They're already stereotyping us. And then we go outside the way we carry ourselves. That's why this morning when I was reading that scripture, Matthew 16 and 26. Because if you look at it, we said selling our soul for money. I mean the things that we doing, that's not right. Hey, Synovia. Chantel, how y'all doing? Latoya. You know, I'd rather hang by myself. And I be saying, dang, sometimes I be like, dang, I ain't got nobody that you might go in here, go in there. But I like my peace, because I can get up, like y'all seen the other day, I went and ate by myself, went and had me some lunch. It feel good when you be by yourself and you not around women, when you got to be hearing another woman talk about a woman. Another woman always want to bring negative around, always be saying, girl, I'm going through this, girl, and never have nothing positive to say. So I love my peace. I love being by myself. I just love that. I love coming home, being by myself, getting in my car, riding by myself, just going to sit by the water by myself, going to eat by myself, because I don't have to be around a bunch of drama. I love that. If I'm not hanging with my husband, I'm good by myself, because there's no drama. And some of y'all just act like y'all got to be with people all the time. Hey, Devetta, Maria, Melissa. But this morning, I just wanted to, want the ladies to know, especially my sisters, we are queens. We queens. We shouldn't be acting like that. And then you know what? Sometimes when a man, when our brothers say, that's why I don't like black women because how they act and stuff. All us not bad. All of us not bad to be around here saying that's why you don't want us. You don't want to be with us, and you going to another race because they always acting hood. They this, they that, baby. Not all us act like that, okay? Now, I ain't going to lie now. I used to get off the chain back in my days. You push some little buttons, I'm going to get off the chain. But I had to grow up. And I had when people do stuff, I be like ready to pop off. But now I have to put my pride to the side. It hurt when somebody do something to you and they do it because they want to bring you out your character. And I have to remember that's what people want. People want you to come out your character. You know what? So put your pride to the side. Just eat this one up right here. Eat it up. And I have to eat it up. And you know what? Sometimes they hurt my feelings so bad that I ain't going to need much lie. I just walk off and shed a tear and go about my business, you know, because sometimes we have to put our pride to the side, even when it hurt us. Instead of getting out there, say, come on, what you want to do? What you want to do? I'm ready. Let me show you who you working with. No, we as queens, we got to hold our head up high. If you can walk away from a fight, walk away from a fight. Whatever, but we always, when we leave out our front door, we face a lot of things, but just cause the color of our skin, we face a lot. That's why when you leave out your front door, you always supposed to put your crown on. Honey, don't have my crown kind of messed up because I'm cleaning up right now, but don't have your crown going to the left, to the right, to the left, falling over in the front, honey, you put your crown in the middle of your head. And walk with your head up high, no matter what you facing. Hold your head up high. You ain't got to get out there. You ain't got to be popping off. Because you know what? When we out there in the streets as black women, when we out there fighting each other, you know what people saying? They sitting there talking about us. And I know a lot of y'all be saying, I don't care. That it ain't me. It ain't got to be you, but it's still, that's your sister. That is your sister out there. Even that's like I say, when you like high in power, and you up here acting all crazy, popping off at somebody, at another sister. Do you know how many young women send by looking at you? How many young women saying, oh, I want to be like her when I grow up? But who want to be like a sister that's popping off, want to fight about everything? I don't want to be like that. When I leave out my house, I want to set an example for my granddaughters. That's what I want to do. I want to set an example. I don't want to be out there. Every time I go outside, I got to be ready to fight. I got my dukes up and stuff, and my grandkids think it's okay. My nana didn't play that. Let me do it. We have to set an example because all these young girls out here looking at us. Some of these young girls don't even have a parent, have a mother to look up to. But they looking up to you, but you want to pop off at everything instead of setting an example so they can see. It's so much out here in this world. And you're going to have to face so much, and you facing so much just because the color of your skin. That's what we need to be telling our young ladies. You're going to face a lot of things just by your color. But us, we get out there, we want to fight, we want to take our shirt off. And you know what, it's crazy. We want to take our shirt off to be out there fighting. And all the people that you fighting for, that man or whoever you fighting for, he's standing there laughing at you, videotaping, you know what I'm saying? And you in the streets fighting this other woman. You got to get all butt naked and stuff like that for views and clicks and all that. No, we have to do better than what we doing and study always got to pop off. When we walk out that door with the first impression, study going outside, somebody, I'm finna go grocery shopping. And you got on a dirty nightgown, a dirty bonnet that you don't sleep in, got your man nasty boxers on, and you got a whole nightgown on and stuff, hair sticking all out. It don't take nothing but a minute to brush your hair and to put it in a ponytail. It don't take a minute. And then some of y'all women, y'all know I told y'all I got food stamps. I got food stamps when back in my days. But there's no way in hell I'm finna get food stamps. I'm going to the grocery store with a man who ain't working and he throwing more stuff in the buggy than my kids. First of all, you ain't got no business walking with me while I'm going grocery shopping with food stamps. You need to be clocking in on somebody's job. That's what you need to do. You need to be working on somebody's job, not around him throwing stuff in the buggy, pushing, helping me go grocery shopping with food stamps, and you can't put no food on the table. What the hell wrong with y'all? Some of y'all. He need to be on a job. Not being in the store, he acting like a kid, like we got food stamps, filling the buggy up and stuff. And that's the same man y'all around here fighting about. And let me, before, because I know somebody, a man gonna come at me, especially over him. But before you come at me, I'm talking about the men who don't want to work. The men who want to just lay and suck everything up, eat everything up, go shopping when it's time to go shopping. When they get the little welfare check, want to be there hanging out and don't want to go clock in on the man job. Because we have some good men out here. So let me get that right. Because somebody always say, you bashing men. I bash bombs, okay? I bash bombs who don't want to work and who want to eat especially eat all the children food up, okay? Them the ones I bash right there. And before anybody say, because this is what they're going to say, well, you ain't working, you need to get a job. Mama, I work, okay? I work every day. I'm just been off a little bit because I had surgery, all right? But I'll be back to work next week, okay? So, y'all got to get yourself together, some of y'all. And I'm talking about the women that want to be out there fighting. The women that just want to be tearing each other down. The women that just don't care how they look when they go out the door. Fix yourself up. Hey, the great, how you doing? There are real men insist unexplained. That's right, the lazy bombs, the lazy bomb. And that's why I'm talking about the fighting and everything. Because this morning I'm like, why women be out here fighting about you? And it hurt me. I'm going to be honest with y'all this morning. It hurt me to go on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok to see women out there fighting. This and my color, see each other, see y'all out there fighting, see y'all talking about each other like a dog. That hurt me so bad, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, right now we should be building each other. We shouldn't do that. And then the reality TV's shows ain't making it no better. They making it like it's okay. I couldn't want to be a doctor and then be on national TV fighting with somebody, talking about somebody, tearing them down. I wouldn't want to do that. I'd be wanting to set an example for somebody, this young generation that's coming behind me. That's what I want to do. I wouldn't want to be out here because these young kids think everything that you do is okay. These young kids are doing things already what they see you do. Let me tell you, when you see a little 2-year-old in a pamper and she taking the phone, setting it up and go in front of the phone to dance, first of all, she'll need to be in the pampers. She watching everything that you do. Children watch everything that you do, so that's why we have to set the example. We can't be out here doing all this, tearing each other down, get out there just ready to scrap or whatever. Some of y'all get up in the morning already ready to fight. Already ready to walk out the door to fight. Let me put some grease on my face. Let me get ready for them. Already in the morning. Instead of then, some of y'all that don't want to fight, y'all don't even much want to work. Y'all don't want to work. Half of y'all that's around here fighting, y'all around here sleeping on somebody's sofa because you can't keep nowhere to stay because you got charges and stuff. And then let me tell you, you think those charges be good. You think those charges, you be like, yeah, I caught a fresh one. That's how y'all be. Hold on, I got to fix this right here. That's how some of y'all be. After y'all don't got out of jail, yeah, I'm home. I don't caught a fresh charge. Until when you want to change your life, them charges catch up with you. I'm talking about me right now, okay? I'm going to talk about me right now. Because I told y'all I had a fight one day, went to jail, turned around, had another fight, go to jail again, then caught a fresh charge over here. Then, you know what? When I wanted to change my life, them same charges came back and hunted me. Same charges. I want to go get a job. They said, oh, we can't hire you. I'm just laughing, child. They ain't hire me because I got this charge. I got this charge. The last time I went to get a job, I broke down. When the lady said, we can't hire you, I said, thank you, miss. I walked out that door and stood on the side of that building right there on Floyd Avenue by the post office. And you from Tampa, you know what I'm talking about. Floyd Avenue cross Fowler Avenue. It used to be a temp service next to the post office. I said, thank you, ma'am. I went outside, I cried, leaned on that building and cried. And I told God right then and I said, God, if you bless me with a job, I don't care if it's cleaning doo-doo off the floor. I'm going to give 100% to that job, Lord. I'm going to give it to 100%. Because I'm going to be so thankful because, Lord, I'm tired of going in these people places. These people telling me they can't give me a job because my charges. I said, Lord, I'm tired. I don't change my life, but everything keep coming back hunting me right now, Lord. When he blessed me with that job, honey, I was on that job like 10 years. Because I was so thankful. And right now, if I got to go, y'all excuse my language. Right now, if I have to go clean shit off the floor, I'm a clean it happy. Okay? I'm cleaning it happy. Because them charges ain't coming to hunt me down no more. Ain't hunting me down. So when I'm cleaning, I'm cleaning with a happy smile on my face, okay? Because I know where he brought me from. So some of y'all better wake up. Y'all around here doing all this fighting. Y'all around here cussing the police out. And then when you want to change your life, that come back and hunt you, okay? You can't get an apartment. You can't get a job. McDonald's don't even much want to hire you because you're charged. So y'all better wake up. You're around here thinking it's cute. The things that y'all doing. Y'all sitting here looking at reality TV, thinking that junk good. You're sitting here going on YouTube and Facebook, TikTok and all that, seeing how women around here fighting, tearing each other down. You think it's cute and you want to start doing it. Then you get out there in the street and start fighting. Baby, everything will come back and hunt you and humble you, okay? Because that, when it came back to me, it humbled me, okay? And I'm out here just want to fight. I'm going to the club. I got to fight. Going to jail from the club and stuff. Then I turn around when I want to change, and then look how things came back at me. You better eat a humble piece of pie right now while you got a chance and you around here catching a charge and you're laughing with your friends. But when you caught that charge and was in jail, honey, they was not your friend. They was talking about you like a dog. So you better eat a piece of humble pie around him. And the same, then some of y'all out here fighting that man, fighting them ladies about that man going to jail. He's still going to do the same thing, okay? You knew he wasn't no good when you got with him. The same thing. And I can tell you that because I've been there, done it. That's right, Devetta. You reap what you sow. And a lot of y'all don't want to leave the streets because y'all be saying, how I'm going to survive. I'd rather be able to sleep so good at night that I can turn my little fat butt over. I can roll how many times because I ain't got to be looking over this shoulder, that shoulder, wonder who finna come get me, who finna kick in the front door. No, nothing, honey. I'd rather get on that job and work my butt, work my business or whatever, but I know I'm living right. So I'm telling y'all better stop looking at that reality junk. Because the only thing they did, they don't sold their soul. That's all it is. That's why I like that. I love that scripture. What is the benefit to gain the whole world to lose your soul? And that's what some of us want. Some of us want to grab, just say, I want the whole world in my hand. You do anything just to have the whole world in your hand for what? And sometimes we have to go through things to eat a piece of humble pie, okay? We have to face a lot of things to eat that humble piece of pie. Cause baby, when I tell you I ain't eat a piece of the humble pie, I ate the whole pie, okay? The whole pie, cause I'm thinking people my friend, I'm hanging with them and stuff. No. Honey. My last time I had to cut people loose. I had to cut people loose, God, remove people out of my life that wasn't benefiting me nothing. Won't elevate me, no nothing. I used to say all the time, but the people that so there. Who passed? Told you, take time to God. He will guide you. Yep, I turned 31 next month. My 15-year-old daughter is current 5 months. Your 15 daughters, she 3 months pregnant. Well, let me tell you, I have no comment on that right there. With your, I just pray that you be there for your daughter. And the reason why I have no comment on that, because I got pregnant at 16. I got pregnant at 16. I had my daughter in January, and I turned 18 in June. And let me tell you, I'm being honest to everybody. I was so happy that my daughters didn't get pregnant at 16. My daughters them got pregnant after they finished school or whatever. But I'm 16, had a baby at 17. I didn't need much. I changed other people pamper, but I used to hate changing mess, okay? I kept people kids. I know one person that she looking on him. She probably said, always wanted my baby. Because she might be looking at this right here. Always wanted my baby, but when my baby mess, she want to bring my baby home. And when I got ready to have my baby, she said, now you got to change your own baby pamper. What you going to do? I ain't know about fixing the baby bottle. I didn't know how, until my changing the baby mess. I'm like about to throw up, but that was my responsibility. My mama said, because you finna do this. My grandmother came to my mama had to work. My mama worked for Hillsborough County Schools. When my mom leave to go to work, my grandmother came down there every day. She came to my house every day when I came home from the hospital to show me how to do the baby bottle. She showed me how to make the milk, how to want, because back then, old school, you put a pot of water on and you put the bottle inside the pot. Y'all, some of y'all my age, y'all know what I'm talking about. So my grandma showed me all that. Even when I put the baby, I'm 17, still ain't know how to put the baby pamper on right. My grandmother taught me all of that. So y'all, these young girls think it's cute to go have a baby. You having these babies, think you're going to keep that young boy, honey. A baby don't keep a man. A baby will run a man away sometimes. So I just pray, Chase, that you be there for your baby and you teach your baby how to be a mother. And don't let her have that baby and think it's your responsibility. Because I had to learn. Even when I'm 17, I say, I want to go here. My mama said, oh, you got a baby, honey. You can't do those things no more. So that's why when people come on here and tell me such and such pregnant at an age, I cannot even say nothing bad because I got pregnant at 16 years old. So that's one topic that I can't say you need to be on your daughter because I got pregnant at a young age. Young, and now I even seen a girl the other day, 12 years old, pregnant and stuff. So that's one thing I can't never comment on when it comes to being pregnant. 16 pregnant. It make it so bad. 16 pregnant. And when I found out I was pregnant, I went to my god sister. She took me to the doctor. And I started crying. I said, I'm finna get a whipping. My mama gonna beat me. I'm pregnant. And I told her, I said, you tell her. She said, she ain't finna cuss me out. You tell her. But she went with me. She went with me to tell my mama that I was pregnant. And y'all, you know, I'm like, I can imagine the things that people gonna be saying about me and stuff. But child, when I had my baby, I didn't care what nobody say because I had a baby doll. And I had to learn to take care of that baby doll. I had to learn to be a mother because my mama wasn't playing that right there. That's your baby. You finna keep your own baby. Ain't no time I'm finna go hang out with no friends. You finna keep that baby. And some of y'all women on this live, you know you done been through a lot. I don't know about y'all, but I sit down and I just think about everything I done been through that I could have been dead, sleeping in my grave from being out there in the streets, doing things that's not right. And I just sit and I thank God for everything that he brought me through. Look at some of my friends. Some of my friends haven't even much made it to this age right here. And I used to just be saying, Lord, I pray that I live to see my children make a certain age, grow up, because nobody's not going to take care of my kids like that, like the way that I am. So I sit and I thank God for everything that he have brought me through. Everything. Because I done been through a lot. A whole lot. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, people be on these platforms never tell y'all the real life, they real life stories. Even when we look at them reality shows, they never them scripts, and they acting a fool on that show. They not gonna tell y'all they real life story. They not gonna tell y'all when the things that they really been through in life. They not gonna tell y'all how they cried all night long and how they didn't know how they was gonna make it. They just get up and want to sell you dreams. And then when people do use these platforms to tell you they real life stories, tell you the things that they going through or they don't went through, people still want to tear them down. Some of them will get on here and hide their life. Won't tell y'all nothing. So I'm trying this mushroom coffee right here. I usually drink Rise mushroom coffee, but they sent me the wrong one, so I just say I guess I'll try it, because I'm not finna throw it in the garbage. So let's see how this one tastes. Hey, Kevin. Hi, LaCoria. I love you. I love you. LaCoria is my cousin. I love you, Q. Well, that's my cousin, but she act like she my mom, okay? So this morning, this is what I'm asking the older generation. Start talking to the young generation. Start telling them your life story. Start telling them what you done went through, what you done came out, so they'll know. And then let them know about the streets. It's nothing in the streets. Everybody say they're your friend in the streets, but then until something really happen, you find out they really not your friend. So we as the older generation, we have to get out there and we have to start talking to the young people, start, telling them it's nothing out here. Not nothing. I need to buy me another stand. So you only have to take 1 spoon to put inside for your coffee. Yeah, this like chocolate. This different from Rise. So this how it look. Rise on look different. And I'm not finna throw my $30 in the garbage. Hey, you know what's so funny, y'all? What's so funny? Hey, oh, look at the Vetta. You done came over here on my Facebook. Girl, look at you. But you know what's so funny? When you see older women, when you see women talking about other women, and I be like, do they not pay attention to themselves? And that's what I'm talking about. I was talking about the other day when you be saying, when you see people talking bad about other people, then they turn around and act holy, holy. Good morning. I don't drink coffee, but I heard that's a good brand. Oh, mushroom coffee, good. I got to go fill my right back up. But I love me some Colombian coffee. But I'm like, let me have me some mushroom coffee this morning because I haven't been drinking it. Drinking the mushroom coffee. Then I need to put something on my stomach because lately I only just been wanting to eat like one time a day because I ain't really been hungry. So this morning I said, I get up, I'm gonna have me some mushroom coffee. When you drink this mushroom coffee, it'll make you full too. No one can judge anyone. They don't make them like that. CC, I'm doing fine. I like that. Definitely reach one, teach one. That's right. We got to start getting out there. We got to start talking. Because some of y'all don't change y'all life and y'all be like, look, some of y'all don't change y'all life and this how y'all be looking out like they the little people and you forgot where you don't been at. Get out there and talk to them children. Let them children know. You drive around Tampa, you see all them little children, not little kids, but you see them young kids all already out there on drugs and everything. But some of y'all forgot when y'all was out there on drugs. Y'all was out there like gone. Y'all was doing things that y'all ain't had no business doing, but you don't want to get out there and you don't want to go talk to these young people and you just want to look down. Even if they ask you to buy them a water or something, you be like, I ain't buying you no water. So you have to talk to these young kids. And I just told somebody just the other day when I was on the phone with them, I say, when I drive through Tampa and I see these young boys on the corner selling water, I always try to dig in my purse and get them all the $1 bills I have because that make me happy to see these young men out here trying to make $1 instead of being out there doing something wrong. So these mothers, if any one of these mothers on here, y'all looking at me and y'all got a child out there selling water on the corner, honey, I salute y'all because y'all children ain't out there getting in trouble. Y'all children out there trying to make money the honest way instead of around here trying to rob somebody, breaking somebody's house. I salute those children. Every time I see them, I try to get them my dollars. So y'all see them kids out there doing that, y'all get those children $1. It ain't gonna hurt y'all pocket. Give them $1 too. I get them the money and tell them I don't even much want the water. Keep the water. Because I just be so happy to see those kids out there. Because I don't want to see no child out there on drugs, no child out there doing wrong. And they got good parents, don't raise them up. And then a lot of children, when they get in trouble, the first thing people want to do is blame the mother or the father. A child gonna do what they want to do, but don't be around here blaming the mother and father because what that child done did. Because you can have the best child ever, and that child can wind up getting around the wrong child and start doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, and they know they not doing it. I mean, they shouldn't be doing it because they wasn't raised like that. And some mothers, let me tell you, some of y'all mothers sit back right now. Some of y'all crying, saying, "I can't believe my child doing this. I didn't raise my child like that. You don't did your job. You got to go ahead on and just pray for your child. That's the only thing we can do. The children out there on the corner, we have to pray for them. The children out here just keep going, getting in trouble. We have to pray for them because that ain't how they was raised up. So don't beat yourself up because you see your kids out there doing something wrong and stuff. And it's like, and then as parents, like we try to explain their actions to people. But no, you did your job, honey. They'll wake up. Look at that. I'm up early this morning. I'm teaching some of y'all how to clean because some of y'all just sitting there house nasty right now. You know you need to be getting up and clean. So while I'm cleaning, you need to be coming along cleaning with me, getting things out the way. Oh, this tastes nice. This is the mushroom coffee, but rice coffee is better. So if you want to try this brand right here, this is the brand. Hey, Lady Empress. There is a cave that looked like a type of dungeon was made into. I'm guilty of forgetting where. What you say? I'm guilty for forgetting where I came from. Let me tell you, I don't care how much money I get. I don't care. I can move in a gated community. I never forget Riverview Terrace projects. I would never forget over there. You know why I never forget Riverview Terrace projects? Because one thing about Riverview Terrace projects, I don't care. We was a family. We come together. Somebody passed right now. All of us will come out to Woolworth. They come together. And Riverview Terrace taught me how to survive. A lot of people be talking about, ooh, the projects. Honey, Riverview Terrace taught me how to survive. I learned how to fight over there. I learned to able to stand my ground from over there. And a lot of my friends that I grew up with, I love them. Man, I love them. I love when we get together, have fun. We can talk about old times. So I never, ever forget where I came from. And I used to stay at 302 East Kirby. 302 East Kirby. That was my first apartment. We stayed in a 2-bedroom with my mom. It was 7702. Then we got a 3-bedroom, 7706 East Central Street. Okay, I would never forget Riverview Terrace, and I can tell you what to go through. I can see Riverview Terrace in my head, so I never ever forget where I used to live at. Okay, never. Cause some of y'all act like y'all stayed in the projects. And act like y'all never stayed in the projects. Y'all look down on the projects. But baby, let me tell you, I love Riverview Terrace. Let me go back. I love Riverview Terrace. I love when I went to visit College Hill, Pastor Leon, West Tampa, Central Park. Man, please. You got to be from Tampa to know about those projects, okay? You got to be, oh, child. Oh, my God. So I don't see how people say they forget where they came from, because y'all know we had fun in the projects here in Tampa. Somebody was having a block party somewhere. Oh, you know what? I forgot Roberts Park. I got to say Roberts Park too. Roberts Park, Review Terrace was him. All you had to do is take Central, and you in Roberts Park, right there. We used to go ride our get on our bicycles and ride the different projects. How long did you live with your mom before you died? I got my first apartment in the projects at 18 years old, 302 East Kirby Avenue. And you know, when you get 18, you want to move out. You be like, yeah, my boyfriend gonna be coming over here. Nobody ain't got to tell me what to do. I don't forget where I'm coming from. People have love when my house burned and my daughter passed away. My father, I know that's right, Green. Hey, my holy king. So don't never forget where you come from. But Devetta, I moved out my mom's house at 18 years old. I got my apartment. So that's how long I've been out, 18. But you get an apartment, you be like, oh, I can do this, and honey, but then after a while, those bills come in, and you be looking sick when you got to pay those bills. But y'all, I got to end this live. I got to go because I got a rug that I got to go pick up. But I'll be back on here probably lunchtime because I'm going to make something. I want to try to make these things today. But I want to just tell y'all have a blessed day. And y'all go look at the scripture, Matthew 16:24. Because a lot of us, we sell our soul to the devil. And the reason why I'm saying that, because we'll sell our soul just for money. That's all, for money. And all money ain't good money. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. But I got to go because I got a rug that I got to pick up that I bought. And I'm so excited to get my rug. I woke up early this morning. Y'all, I've been up since 5 o'clock. Like 5 o'clock this morning. So excited because my rug is here. And I'm going to pick my rug up this morning. That's going to be the first thing I do this morning because I'm so ready to lay my rug down. I feel like a little girl in the candy store right now because my rug is so pretty that I cannot wait to go get it and to lay it in the middle of my floor. Oh, it feels so good. Because I've been looking for a rug to go with my living room, with my black and gray, and I finally found the rug. But I can't wait. So when I get it and lay it down, y'all know I got to come live to show y'all. And it got the design something like my pillows on my rug. So that's why, this is another thing too. That's why I say, if it ain't about making money, it ain't making sense. Because I get excited just to buy something to put in this house. Because I love nice things. I don't care how much money I got to spend on it. I love nice things. That's why I like to be by myself. That's why I don't want everybody in my place. Because I don't want nobody messing up my stuff that I work hard for, okay? And I know it's just materialistic stuff, but when I come in that front door, I want to see why I'm working hard, okay? I want to see where my money going at, okay? I don't need nobody to come flopping on my furniture and sinking on in and want to sit in the same spot. And then as soon as they get to your house, they say, can I have a cup of water, a cup of juice? How many stores did you pass before you got here? But anyway, I got to go. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And, hey, Bridget. Oh, yeah, I'm going to show it off. I'm going to show it off, Green. I am going to show it off. Treasie, do you have any paintings of yourself? No, I ain't got no paintings of myself. But, y'all, I'm finna go because the store open at 8. The store open at 8 o'clock. And I heard said I was going to be there at 8 o'clock. That's how excited I am about ooh, I was finna say something else. That's how excited I am about my rug. But I'm finna go take me a shower, put on me some clothes so I can go get my rug to put down, and I'll show y'all. But y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all later. See y'all. A painting of you and your husband with, you know what? I was thinking about something like that, Holy King. But I ain't really got no pictures hanging up in here. You have a blessed day, Green. I love your last name, Green. Green, think about money. Money. That's what you got to think about. Money right there. I don't know. I ended my Facebook Live. I don't know. I got up this morning. I've been so excited since I've been up this morning, y'all. So excited. And it ain't just about the rug. I don't know. I just got up in a happy spirit. Do any of y'all ever just get up in a happy spirit? Green, my hey, Nicole. Nikki. Bella. But I don't know. I just got up this morning. I mean, I've just been in a happy feeling since I got up this morning. And it's like, no matter whatever come my way, I'm just so happy this morning. The good time. Oh, okay. You know, it feel good, especially when you can get up in the morning and you ain't got to get up. And you're not having nothing negative on your mind, everything positive in your life. I don't know about some of y'all, but that's how I feel. Even though I'm facing a little challenge, but I just woke up this morning. I don't know what it is. I think I'm like, it's something good coming my way. I don't know. KT13, hey. When I went to the doctor yesterday, God is good all the time. Hey, Lynn. When I was at the doctor yesterday and he did the x-ray, he said, I ain't never seen nobody heal so quick like you. He was like, even in the inside, you healed. He said, but the only thing I want you to wear tennis shoes and I want you to keep walking. He said, it's going to hurt, but you got to get used to it. And then it's going to be all right. But I want you to just keep on walking no matter what. And when I tried to put on the shoes, boy, look at him. I'm like, I was walking like I was paratoted, okay? I was walking like this, y'all. My husband said, you got to straighten up. The doctor told you got to go up and down. Because the doctor said, I want you to move that heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. That's how I want you to walk. And my scar looks so nice. Teresa, I'm going to send you something. I want you to listen to this mother spoke truth. Okay, Devetta, send it to me. Well, I had surgery. And now I'm not. I ain't got the boot on. Never been violent in the face of a trailer reflection and push the negative out and allow the positive. You got the, that's right, the positive. Y'all, I want to tell y'all something this morning. I think the show Love and Basketball, I think hey Ricardo Frostburn, how y'all doing? The show Love and Basketball, that show need to be canceled. Canceled. That's right, canceled. This tastes so good. We all have bad days. Oh yeah, we all have bad days. But honey, I don't know. I got an exciting day today. I woke up happy. I don't been up, y'all. I've been up since like 5 o'clock. I don't went outside. I don't screw up my front porch. I don't did my mats. I don't clean my living room, mop, clean my garage, doing my bathroom, my kitchen. That's how much I've been up. Even if you have a bad day, don't take it out on others by doing that. The negative spirit. Yeah, that's true right there. I feel like this, if somebody having a bad day, they shouldn't do nothing that try to take out nothing towards anybody. I feel if when something you having a bad day, I feel like you should pray about it. Sit by yourself instead of being nasty. That's what you should do. But I'm going to end this live and I'm finna go, even if I have trouble biting my tongue, but I will always be positive. And if I hear positive and uplifting message, that brighten up my day. And that's so true right there, Frost. You are thankful for what he's done, doing, and about to do. Having a bad day, bring it to work. Oh, no, don't bring it to work. Because it make it worse. Because when you have a bad day, you going to work then with your co-workers and stuff. I think that's wrong. I just feel like in life, everybody should treat people how they want to be treated. Treat people with respect and respect people. That's what my main thing is. Because I want to respect people and I want people to respect me. I don't want to mistreat nobody. Because y'all, I have bad days, but because I'm having a bad day, I should take it out on you? No, that's not right. But y'all, I'm finna go so I can go pick up my rug. And I'll be back on here so y'all can see my rug, okay? Y'all will be able to see my rug. Girl, I am so excited for this rug. So excited. Develta, I'll be back on here when I come back from with the rug. I want y'all to Develta, send me the thing. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. Don't let nobody take y'all out y'all character, okay? Nobody. And I'll be back on here after a while. See y'all.